the application nozzle. Pretty easy. So what is the role of this blue gel? This gel is possibly the most important product, even more important than the gel. Why? Because this blue gel is going to be what protects the client's gum line from getting burned, right? We're going to apply this gel using the pointy end right along her gum line to protect her gums from the peroxide gel. The peroxide gel that we're going to be using today is 28% peroxide, which is among the strongest in the market. So we want to make sure that her gum line is completely protected and covered. Okay, after we apply the gel, we're going to let the gel sit for 15 minutes under the LED light so it can harden before we apply the peroxide gel. Okay, so next we have this device which is called the cheek retractor. Okay, they come in different sizes, small, medium, large. We use a one size fits all. The retractor can be installed this way, up or down, okay? Okay, so you can ask the client to assist you install the cheek retractor, but it's pretty much a painless process. Okay, so open wide for me. So you slide it in, and then you put it in like that. Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay, if you have a difficult time placing it in, you can always ask the client to assist you by holding her own cheek, like she can pull it over, okay? Another tool we've implemented to assist with this process are these pieces of cotton gauze. Why? Because, like Chantel, right, we need to whiten the entire tooth. So her lip is covering her teeth over here. So we're going to put this extra cotton to make sure her lip does not get in the way. Okay, so one thing I want to make sure is that this is evenly installed, right? So how this part is sticking out, put this up here. Okay, so I want you to notice how critical it was for me to add that piece of cotton, because if I didn't put that piece in, her lip would be covering her tooth. It's very important that I use the cotton gauze here to lift her lip so that we had access to her, the upper part of her upper teeth. What we would have risked is not whitening her upper teeth or burning her lip. So we want to get any skin out of the way. Looking at her bottom teeth, I see the same thing where she could use a small piece here. All clients will not need the cotton gauze. It's something that you use as needed. What we're going to do next is apply the blue gel along the gum line. Typically, the client can tilt her head back to kind of assist you. You kind of got to squeeze a little to get it going. Okay, here we go. Now, I want to emphasize, if you do not fully and completely cover her gum line, the gel is going to penetrate and burn. This is a common issue. So you really want to make sure you do a complete job of covering this gum line. So I'm going to apply it once, and then I'm going to just go over my work to make sure I see nothing that's exposed. Now, obviously, you don't do every tooth in the person's mouth, but you want to do everything that you can access that's visible. So I've completely applied the gel, so I'm just kind of visually reviewing my work, making sure everything's in place. Okay, so next we're going to use a Q-tip, and we're just going to clean up our gel work. Why? Because we don't want gel to cover the tooth surface, only the gum line. So all the excessive gel, I'm just going to wipe it off with the Q-tip. So even without doing anything to the gel, I can slowly see it's starting to settle in place and get hard, which is what we want. So I'm just going to go over an area or two. Remember, the focus of the blue gel is protection. Next, we're going to get our lovely machine started. It's just sliding. Okay, so now what we're going to do is set our machine for 15 minutes and have the blue gel harden. So it's critical that we put the mouthpiece of the teeth whitening machine directly against her teeth. Okay, so now that we have the machine right at her teeth, we're going to put on the LED goggles to protect her. And then I also put on my goggles to protect me from the LED lighting. Showtime. So now we've allowed 15 minutes for the gel to harden, so we're going to proceed with applying the peroxide gel to her teeth.